Ladies, I'm here on this show, and I'm here to talk about game 2 of 3 of this big mama series between the Milwaukee Brewers and Chicago Cubs. And the Brewers, once again, man, they do it. They beat the Chicago Cubs 9-3, absolute dominance so far in this series by the Milwaukee Brewers. They win 8-4, 9-3. Their pitching's been phenomenal. Only 7 runs allowed so far in these 2 games, and they have scored, I believe, 17 runs in this series through 2 games. They've been excellent offensively. I thought their pitching was good enough, especially yesterday when Missorowski battling back after that rough first inning. The bullpen was good. Today, it was the Cubs' defense wasn't good, man. 3 errors, but the pitching, Milwaukee 10 hits, 9 runs. Milwaukee just does it every year, man, where you expect them, they're not going to be any good. They're trading guys away. Devin Williams, you're expecting, they're not going to be that good, but then they turn out to be a good team, good lineup from top to bottom. They had Andrew Vaughn via trade when he just sucks, and all of a sudden he's a new life for Andrew Vaughn. I know I've been praising this Milwaukee team, but, I mean, you have to. I mean, they're now 64-43. They have a 2-game lead in this division. You gotta give them their praise. I mean, if you would have told me they'd be in first place, I'd be like, what? But I'm a believer in this Milwaukee team, man. I really think you could see the Dodgers and the Brewers in the National League Championship Series. I really do. But yeah, Brewers offense, Andrew Vaughn. I gotta talk about him, man. 6 RBIs. He had 6 of their 9 RBIs tonight. He hit a grand salami. He was 3 for 4, 6 RBIs, had a homer, scored 2 runs. What a night from Andrew Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen. With the White Sox, he had a 531 OPS in 48 games. With the Brewers, 15 games, 5 homers, 21 RBIs, and a 1.234 OPS. He did, is there a chance he can maybe fall off a little bit? Maybe, but I'm not going to sit here and say that because who knows? He has 21 RBIs since his arrival with this team. Maybe he just needed a wake-up call. Maybe needed to be in a better environment. Prior to this year, he was never that terrible for the Chicago White Sox. He just wasn't that superstar you'd hoped he'd be. He really wasn't bad until start of this season. He was solid. He just wasn't a superstar you'd hope he'd be in the start of this year. He sucked. But with the Brewers, he's just been a much better player. He's just hitting the ball. And he's driving in runs. And he hit that grand slam that broke the game open. So, great game from Andrew Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen. But this team, man, is just so good. 64-43 now. 10 hits, 9 runs, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 3 in the fifth. But then they break it open in the bottom of the 6th with 4 runs. 5th and 6th innings where they really broke this game open here against the Cubs. Quinn Priester, 5.2 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Another solid outing from Quinn Priester. Only 2 earned runs over 5.2 innings. Forget the trade deadline. It's like the Milwaukee Brewers have pulled off 2 big additions for their team, with Andrew Vaughn in June, and they stole Quinn Priester in April. And since May 30th, Priester's 9-0 with a 2.6 ERA in his last 11 starts. So, he's been a great addition to this team as well. Quinn Priester, he's not like a superstar, but he's a solid pitcher in this rotation where you already have guys like Freddie Peralta, The Miz, Missorowski, Brandon Woodruff. He can be a good 4th starter for this team. But let's go over the offense. Fralick, 1 for 5. Churio, 2 for 3. A little bit of a concern. He exited with a right hamstring spasm. So, a hamstring injury there. So, some injuries are hitting the last few days, man. Hitting teams hard. Ian Happ, Soto, Acuna. So there's a lot of injuries lately. So hopefully this isn't anything serious. But I think the Brewers still have a great lineup even without Churio. But hopefully this isn't anything serious. Perkins 0 for 1 and a walk, scored 2 runs, replacing him. Contreras 2 for 4, a walk, and RBI, scored 2 runs. Yelich 0 for 3, 2 walks, scored 2 runs. Andrew Vaughn 3 for 4, 6 RBIs. Isaac Collins 1 for 4 and a walk. Turang 0 for 3. Anthony Siegler 1 for 1 and an RBI for Anthony Siegler. Caleb Durbin 0 for 1, a walk, and an RBI for Caleb Durbin, having a good rookie year. Joey Ortiz 0 for 4. I will say if there is one weakness in this lineup, is it's Joey Ortiz. Like, he's a great defensive shortstop in my opinion. I mean, it doesn't really hurt him that hard because he's hitting in the 9 spot when your first 8 hitters are guys that are really good, that are a good balanced lineup. Because they have a good balanced lineup, I feel like 1 through 8. Joey Ortiz, maybe they could try and get a shortstop, but we'll see. And Aaron Ashby, 3.1 innings out of the bullpen, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Even he's good out of the bullpen with a 2.0 ERA. So 10 hits, 9 runs, no errors, and they proved a 64-43 for the Cubs. Yeah, it was one of those nights, man. Another one of those nights. Colin Ray, 4 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. The Cubs are fatally flawed. But that doesn't mean you sacrifice the future for non-difference makers. Like Joe Ryan or Mackenzie Gore, you're in play. Like, maybe Chapman, you could try and trade for him out of the bullpen. I don't know. Like, you need a starting pitcher at the deadline, in my opinion, or some bullpen help. Their pitching's just not it. Drew Pomeranz, 0.1 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Ryan Brazier, 0.2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Former Dodger, Ryan Brazier. Ryan Presley, 1 inning, 3 hits, 1 hit, 3 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. You need to get your ass to the retirement home, Mr. Presley. You suck. Gives up the grand slam. Brooks Kriske, 1 inning. No hits, no runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Gavin Hollowell, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. For the offense, they had 9 hits, 3 runs, 1 in the second, 1 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh with 3 errors and dropped 62 and 45. Michael Bush 0 for 3. Justin Turner 0 for 2. Kyle Tucker 0 for 2, 2 walks. Birdie 0 for 1. Suzuki 1 for 4. Pete Crow 1 for 2, a walk and an RBI for Pete Crow. Horner 3 for 4 and RBI, had a solo homer. Did Nico Horner. Ian Happ 1 for 3. He went out. I believe fouled a pitch off his shin, if I'm not mistaken. So, a few injuries for both these teams, man. Swanson 1 for 4 and RBI. McGuire and Shaw, Matt Shaw, were each 1 for 4. See, a dominant win for the Brewers. I've been saying it. I mean, they have a really good team. Top to bottom. They have a great backing of the bullpen as well. Uribe, Trevor McGill, Jared Cohen. Hell, even you want to include Aaron Ashby, Nick Mears. They got a good backing of the bullpen. They got great starters. They have a good balanced lineup. This team is going to be a problem possibly in the postseason. I shouldn't say possibly in the postseason. They're definitely going to be a problem in the postseason. And who needs a blockbuster trade when you get Quinn Priester and Andrew Vaughn, who are really good right now? I'm very impressed. Like, the way they play the game, the way they develop their pitching. You could have maybe some impact arms at the deadline, but they're hot right now. But they can still make upgrades at the trading deadline. You can still try and make trades. We'll see. But yeah, they took the first two games of this series. A series win, a big series win for Milwaukee. They'll go for the series sweep tomorrow at 2-10, 2-game lead. We'll see what happens tomorrow. They either get a sweep and a 3-game lead or a 1-game lead, but you could still take 2 out of 3, which is big, especially at home. And this is the first of many battles they're going to have this season. They have another big series coming up, I believe. Let me look at the schedule here. I believe, well, it's somewhere in August. Yeah, August. Starting August 18th, a big 5-game series. Because they have a doubleheader on the 18th. Then they have the other 3 games, 19th, 20th, 21st, which I will be covering all 5 games. That's a big extra mama series. So, yeah, this is the first of many battles they're going to have this season, man. They still play a few more. They play, I think it's the last time they play this year, that big 5-game series. So, we'll see what happens then, ladies and gentlemen. That's all to say here. Till next time, I'll go over the pitching matchup from where I almost forgot, ladies and gentlemen. And then a scoring summary. But yeah, tomorrow it'll be Shota Imanaga and Freddie Peralta in the final game of this 3-game set. And the scoring summary, go over here. Top of the second, Swanson grounds out. Bottom of the second, a Seekler sac fly. Bottom of the third, Vaughn sac fly. Bottom of the fifth, Contreras double. Vaughn single and a Durbin sac fly. Top of the sixth, Horner homer. Bottom of the sixth, a grand slam from Vaughn. And then top of the seventh, Pete Crow with a sac fly to end the scoring at 9-3. But all safe tomorrow. Freddie Peralta, Shota Imanaga, and the 5-game, 3-game set. Peace.